will come, and for sure it will, and it did today.
And how has it been settling with different tactics, coming to Arsenal, a different league? I know you played in England before, but in terms of this level?
Yeah, of course you adapt. You get to know the players, the system, and how we want to play. So of course it's different, and you have to adapt. And it takes some time, but it feels like it's been going well. And of course you can see that in the performances we've done. So it feels great.
Can I ask you how long you spent on set pieces? Because the set pieces are ridiculous. It's a secret weapon. How long do you spend?
We spend some time. I'm not going to tell exactly what we do, but of course we practice it. But we do it well, and I think we have the desire to do those things properly, and you can see that.
I know, Thierry, you've got a question. I can hear you waiting to come in. Go on.
Yes.
I can hear you.
First and foremost, let me see if you get my Swedish. Hur mår du?
Jag mår jättebra, tack.
Okay, so let's we're a bit international. It's all right, don't worry. No. First and foremost,
like you're Italian, right?
Excuse me. Wow. Anyway, go on, Thierry.
No. First and foremost, congratulations on the 2 goals and the win. I wanted to ask you something on what will be a good season for you personally and the Arsenal.
First and foremost, of course, we want to win trophies. That's our desire, and of course that's the most important. And of course I want to contribute with goals, and to improve my game in terms of playing also.
So the league and the Champions League, is that okay? Are we asking for too much? League, Champions League?
Sounds all right for me.
Thank you.
Victor, can I ask you about not just coming to Arsenal, but also the shirt number is the number 14, and that's a very famous Arsenal shirt, as you are well aware. I mean, the weight of that jersey, it's not just the pressure of coming to Arsenal and being seen as the man to score the goals, to win the biggest trophies. It's putting that famous jersey that the man on my right used to wear. What's it like wearing that? And is there an expectation when you wear that shirt at Arsenal?
I think it feels great, to be honest. Feels like it's a lot of goals in that shirt, and it's a lot of goals to come. So it feels amazing.
Victor, did you
not bring me a shirt out? I thought you were going to bring me a shirt.
You have to ask first.
Well, can I have a shirt, mate?
Yes.
Victor, I mean, would you have chosen that shirt number yourself because you want that responsibility? You want Thierry Henry's number?
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't so many shirt numbers available, but when I saw that was available, of course, it was a big honor to take it. And unfortunately, I didn't have Thierry's numbers. I couldn't ask him if it was okay, but I took it, and of course, it's a big honor for me.
Well, you can ask him now. Do you want his number?
First and foremost, Victor, number 14 is not my number, it's a number I use. You can have it, you have it, please honor it, score goals, that's all we need. But you can have my number, digit numbers, if you want. I'll send it to you later. I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Anyway, before we let you go, you know it works on this show. And don't say Thierry, exclude Thierry. Who's your favourite on this show?
Obviously I feel a bit sorry for you because you got benched in the studio. So I'll say you this time.
He's killed you twice.
Oh my God, this is not going very well, is it?
Victor, you can come back anytime. Anytime, we're very happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Victor.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Competition. We were not a great team attacking-wise, but we were strong defensively. And I just look how strong they are defensively. That means you'll always have a chance, especially when we get to the knockout stage. Obviously, 2 legs, home and away. And I think if you're strong defensively, you've always got a chance. And I see them as one of the sort of 4 or 5 teams who come in this competition.
Well, I should just say at this point, a very warm welcome along to our studio here in London. Kate, Thierry, Jamie and Clint here with you. If you're watching with Nigel and Nico, thank you for joining us. Yes, our friend Micah isn't here tonight. That's because he's at the Emirates, where he predicted a boring game.
Thanks very much, Kate. It was anything but boring, but What a game in the second half that was. I mean, come on. Anita.
We've got to give you your props for your analysis. We asked you which key players should we look out for. Gyökeres came clutch, got the... I was going to say doblete, sorry, because we're talking to Spanish players in a second. Got a double there. What impressed you most about his performance?
I think the fact that he kept going. I think he was huffing and puffing at times. There was one period in the first half where he was just sprinting all over that, pressing really high. And you know, as a striker, when you need them opportunities just to fault it. I mean, if he could have scored maybe a hat-trick, it would have been the best hat-trick in the world. But he's there and he deserved it. You mentioned before the game he's not scored in a while.
Yes.
And
7 games for Arsenal.
He just needed that little bit of luck tonight, and I thought he got that. I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, and I think also having the confidence of Mikel Arteta in him, we've got to give a shout-out to Miles Lewis-Skelly, who came into the side. Of course, he hasn't really featured much for Arsenal because Calafiori's been so great, but what an assist.
What an assist. I mean, we talk about young players bursting on the scene. Yeah. He's done it. Oh, yeah, exactly that. But in terms of... So when I'm looking at him and he's playing fullback and his position's going into midfield, the way he goes into midfield and opens up to his body for the assist, that's just incredible. To have that at 19 years of age is just remarkable.
Yeah, it is remarkable. Atletico Madrid spoke heavily about the dangers that Arsenal possess when it comes to dead ball situations, or set pieces rather. They just couldn't do anything tonight, could they?
You know what? Gabriel on set pieces, not only on set pieces, I think he's performing like the best centre-back in world football right now. Organisation and his set pieces are just brilliant.
Yeah, well, there you have it. Hopefully we're going to bring you some players. Micah's here. You got the pull, haven't you?
I've got the pull, yeah. I've got the pull. Let's see who I can pull out the bag, eh?
Who are you going to get, Big Meeks? Who are we after? Who's the one we want?
Who do you want, Jamie? Tell me who you want. Tell me who you want.
Eze, Declan Rice. Eze. Let's get Eze. We've had Declan before.
What about Gyökeres? You want the goal scorer now?
Get him in. Get him in. He's your man.
I'll get you Gyökeres, don't you worry.
Go on.
We'll see you guys in a moment.
Well done, Gabriel. A big night for Arsenal, big night for him, of course. Not a surprise, really, that he's scoring off a set piece. Not a surprise Arsenal scoring off a set piece. Perhaps, though, that scoreline might be something of a surprise across Europe tonight, because Atletico Madrid looked like they were going to be the sternest test for Arsenal so far this season. And as the fans pour out of here tonight, they'll be very happy with what they've seen, Theo.
Surprised me. Wouldn't it be really refreshing as well as a player came out and said, do you know what, yeah, we can win this. It'll be really refreshing to see. However, look, he spoke very well there, and again, it's a set piece. Surprised me in the results. Plenty of goals tonight. Like Clarence is saying, where's the defence tonight on a lot of teams? However, Arsenal were patient, and they had to be patient tonight against a very resilient Atletico team. However, they did make them look very average in the second half, and I love the fact the energy was continued to be there as well. They were relentless. They didn't give them the break to breathe, and absolutely fascinating
because at the start of that second half, they came out with intent, Atletico, didn't they? And they had their moments, they had their opportunities.
Yeah, the thing I like about Arsenal is that they're solid. Even in moments that, you know, something might happen, everybody comes back. They know exactly where and how to defend in the box. They know they need to really make something special happen to score against them, and they transmit that. And I think that kind of feeling is, of course, amazing. Atletico second half, indeed, you said it well, they didn't look with energy at all.
Was that a statement result tonight, Gail?
I think so. And you know, Atletico is a big team. You know, they had a very good game against Madrid. So I think no one really saw that result coming. But again, you know, we're talking about a team. What I like about this Arsenal team is when, you know, Gyökeres scored, you can see everybody coming around him. You know, it's a bunch of friends, and that's what we were saying before the game. You know, you can feel some kind of energy and positivity. They've got everything. You know, they can cover everything that you need in a game in 90 minutes. And tonight it was a very convincing performance.
I think they really exhausted Atletico. First half, Atletico pushed a lot, came out again, but it was just hitting against the wall. At a certain point, they didn't know what to do anymore. In Arsenal, you know, they showed the energy. Martinelli today was on fire. I mean,
they didn't get bored, because Martinelli at times might not have the ball because he's been asked to stay out wide. However, they all kept to their jobs, and that just shows, like I said before, the patience of this team right now. Focus.
Not a great surprise then that the goal scoring started with a set piece, because 40% of their goals this season have been scored from set pieces. So we have a little look at this one, Thea.
Hello, good evening. Welcome along to our Champions League post-match show. Welcome into the studio. in London. Kate, Thierry, Jamie and Clint here with you. We've had a fun evening watching some Champions League action tonight. Arsenal were a great watch, particularly for you, Thierry.
Yes.
4-0 the final score against Atletico. We're going to show the people at home the highlights if they didn't get to see this one and watch some of the other action. Let's start in the second half, I think, in this one.
Yeah, which was really crazy. It started with me being scared, in all fairness, because if you let the big man, Julian Alvarez, being able to turn in and around the box like he's going to do now when he's going to receive the ball, now, I thought that was going to go in. And, we got saved by the crossbar. He loves that one. He can bend it well, as we all know, and he would have been maybe a different second half.
Clint, Gyökeres did end up getting 2, but he could have got one earlier on in the game.
Yeah, did a good job here trying to get on the end of it, just try to get a touch. He worked hard all night, and when you keep working hard, good things seem to happen for you.
That's the only, maybe, as an Arsenal man, I don't think that was a foul. You have to be honest. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to defend the way you did defend. Gabriel is alone, Amazing cross from Declan Rice. And Gabriel is there, and that's why I said that's clutch. That's what you call being clutch. 1-0, Gabriel.
Yeah, listen, they're just so strong from set pieces, but to get a set piece against a team managed by Simeone shows how strong they are at set pieces. But this was a brilliant footballing goal, and this lad, Miles Lewis-Skelly, we haven't seen a lot of him in the team this season, but that is absolutely sensational. And that finish, as Clint mentioned earlier on, very Thierry Henry-like. But this is just fantastic from the young man. Brilliant assist for him.
He was doing that in the academy already.
Yeah, but that was a great footballing goal.
Yeah.
We mentioned how many goals they get from set pieces, but now and again they do score a good one.
Sometimes in this game you need a little bit of luck, and that seems to happen to people who work hard. And we talked about all night, pressing lost causes, running down, getting on the end of things. And here he is again, just being in the right place at the right time. A little bit of luck there with that finish. But you got to be in the box if you want to score goals. And a big goal for him, especially after not scoring in 7 games. But, yeah.
And it's funny how it works, Clint. Like, it takes you time to score one, and then suddenly...
floodgates.
You score straight away, and it doesn't matter how people can debate about how you control the ball or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And again, the big man having an assist, you can see that they work at it. Second post open for Gabriel. How many times we've seen that one? We saw it at the weekend, him flicking the ball for Trossard, and now it's for Gyökeres. And you have to be happy for him. Hopefully, as an Arsenal man, you think that that's going to open, the door for him.
Okay, very good. Sorry? Hearing voices. League table, if we could take a look at the top 8 now. Obviously, we've still got another half of this match day 3 still to be played tomorrow, but this is a nice position for Arsenal there, Thierry. 3rd spot behind PSG and Inter.
Yeah, it is. I mean, as we said, like the table looked a bit different last year with different teams, but this year, make no mistakes, like you maybe Real Madrid is going to be higher after tomorrow or whatnot, but like you're not really surprised with what you see now.